Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome back to day 12 of still no campaign, soon to be campaigns in 9 days, 5 hours and 57 minutes. So as far as today, this was of course the pretty much no event week and no event weekend, as we have ourselves an arena event. We'll do like one run to go get our three free gem keys, but beyond that, probably just gonna be ignoring it. Oh wait, are we? Hold up. Are we getting New Kingdom next week? Oh yeah, it is the first of the month, isn't it? Oh wow, yeah. I guess that does make sense. Because that's the New Kingdom path, if not mistaken. Ooh. How did I not notice this yesterday? But that's pretty cool. Probably because we had pets active the whole time. But, yeah, New Kingdom this Monday. Interesting. I thought they were still delaying it by another week. But, according to this, yeah, it's next Monday we're getting a New Kingdom. Pretty much right on the 1st. So it's going to be a big way to start off the next year then. Campaign still wouldn't have been start up yet, but we will have the New Kingdom. So that's pretty cool. Anyways, aside from that, mostly just finishing up events. Most notably the current holiday event. Already got all the unique rewards, but we still need the power orb. So much so, let's actually start here. Just so we don't forget about it. Though I think I only have to do 2 more dailies until we're there. We technically didn't even need to spend 50 gems the other day, but I did just in case. But it does look like we'll be able to reach it just from the free battles today and tomorrow night. And then we can go get ourselves our good old power orb, which will be the final reward we need there. We don't really need it, but you know. It's a nearly free power orb, might as well take it. Add it to the pile in case we ever do end up needing more. Which at some point we probably will. They already added Catharix this year, which was another thing to use it on, of course. But anyways, hello everyone! Happy weekend! And hope you guys have been enjoying the holidays. Almost New Year's, just a few more days. Hello, Bill. Hello, Isabel. Hello, Roman. Hello, Outlander. Hello, Lusta. Hello, Roman. Hello, Minnie. Hello, Miss Insane Witch. Hello, Genki. And hello, everyone else. Welcome, welcome. Let's go do this. Get a little bit of arena in there. I'm not sure if we're going to do more than one run. Mostly because the rewards are still so bad. When's that arena rework coming? Yeah, we'll have enough as of tomorrow, it looks like, because we do our 2 battles here and then the other one, and we're good to go. Also, I'm not sure why they're not in order. My highest level battle is my middle fight for some reason. Doesn't make much sense there. Similar to the VP system in PvP, it just does not make sense what numbers it puts there sometimes. Obviously, it's doing it based on the level difference, but still, you could definitely tweak it. And they likely will by the time the next patch comes out. Next patch should be late January or early February. And similar to many patches this year, it's probably going to be focused on something PvP related. Not every patch we have this year is going to be like directly PvP, but I feel like a good number of them at least will be. Like at least 3. And given that they only do like, what, 6, 7 major patches a year? Like half the major patches this year pretty much is going to be PvP updates then most likely. To some degree. Now we'll take a blue over. Get a double of some green. Do we get it? Not quite. Throw a truffle to truffle. Throw a truffle to truffle to truffle. Also, thank you for the 125 pence, Lester. Oh no! I still didn't check, did I? I still need to go check. Yes, I did completely forget. I wasn't kidding when I said I check Discord like once a week. I mean it when I say I literally check it like once a week. Normally. Let's see. Alright, take that out. But yes, I'll hopefully remember tonight. I just don't naturally ever check it. Ooh, top 3? Oh! Top 3! Ooh! Okay, we'll have to hand out an extra code tonight then. That is indeed top 3. Very nice. Let's just not misclick for the rest of this then. We haven't seen a top 3 in a little while now. That's a free 120 Dragonite. Of course, we don't necessarily need it yet, but, you know, if they do a 3rd wave of dragons, we'll need it for that. So currently we have everything Dragonite can obtain in the current state of the game. This is subject to change as they add more things to use it on, of course. And while next year might not bring another set of dragons, I do feel like they're eventually going to bring in another set of dragons. I missed your DM? Oh, were you going to send more dip? Oh no, I'll need to check everything on Discord then. Apparently I'm missing everyone's message. Yeah, I'll go check Discord. Yeah, those dips were pretty good. Hello, Lester. Hello, Chad. Hello, yeah. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Alright, I'll go get that killed. Get our man accumulation rolling. I did not manage to misclick, which I still haven't yet. Though I know it's eventually going to happen. Because if you accidentally misclick by spamming when you take top 3 and then you get one of the bottom ones, and one of those bottom ones is a trap, it undoes your perfect. Once you've gotten the 3, you can go take whatever to try to see if you got some free like jewels or something. But prior to the 3, if you find a trap, it actually undoes your perfect, even if you find the initial 3 is the correct ones. Like as soon as it says we get our Dragonite, we can then click the other ones. Like right there, we got our 120 Dragonite, and there we go. You have completed today's dungeon without triggering any traps. You've earned 120 Dragonite. And now I can click these. Aw, web trap. Aw, stairs. Aw, trap. A triple trap. But anyways, there we go. 120 Dragonite. How much Dragonite are we sitting at right now? We're at 2,726 spare Dragonite. That's not too bad. And we have every unique Dragonite can currently have with almost 3k spare. Obviously, we'll need over like 10,000 spare for when we get a next wave of Dragonite again. Or Gem Dragons, or whatever they're going to be called. We have Gem Dragons, Celestial Dragons, whatever next set of dragons they'll eventually do. Alright, we did this already, right? Because this one's one of the more important ones, since it's a bit time-based. Alright, and we'll have all the points for that tomorrow to go get our Power Orb, final reward there. Was there anything else we had to do that's like super important then? Not really. It's mostly just standard dailies then. Was there anything on here? I still never took the 3rd tribute. This is how little I've been around today. This is one of the few days I haven't even hit 3 tributes yet. That's kind of sad, because I normally hit these days probably like 8-ish a day. Let's see. What do we need? We did that. Oh, well, we need to go do that. We did that. Let's go take out Adventure Board then. I was mostly just checking that to see if we had to take all of them, but nope, we just have to take the useful one. Go for that. Yeah, Underspire is the main thing we still need to go do. That arena. That, and I do want to get some PvP grind in. I don't think we'll be able to get enough to get our final pet this week, but we definitely will by tomorrow's stream. Either prior to or during tomorrow's stream. Isabel, are you also on the ignore list? No. Oh, Genki got a perfect dungeon too? Nice, huge congrats. Yeah, they're so rare, but it's nice when it happens. Hello, Tyrion! Welcome, welcome. Alright, I'll take that one over. Get our explosion. No revive. Love to see it. And there we go. Alright. Let's go do campaign, no sleigh bells. That's the one I'm looking for. Let me go help out the guild real quick. We're pretty much already there. We'll probably have it by tomorrow night. I still gotta make some progress. Some shiny tokens for a useless troop. Well, I guess that's one thing that technically came in this week. This troop wasn't shiny prior to this week. Now it is. I didn't even really think about that. But we technically got a new shiny this week. With the emissary thing, that one useless troop getting shinified. Not really that useful of one, but that's something that wouldn't have happened otherwise. Anyways. Alright, let's go run our arena run, I guess, already. I want to save Underspire for after that, and then we just focus on PvP. So let's go do an arena. Did we get anything even remotely useful? Blah, blah, blah. Entangle, no. Bunch of explodes, not enough in this mode. Double skulls is fun, but probably not useful. I think we re-roll everything, because you're not useful. You're not useful. Also, thank you, Isabel, for the $20 tip. Greatly appreciated. Let's see. Thank you, Isabel. Greatly, greatly appreciated. I'll go check the message after. Apparently I have multiple messages piling up in Discord now. Let me just re-roll this. Oh, Atlanta. Okay, we can work with that. Do 4 damage to an enemy. If there are any Lycanthropy gems on the board, inflict Lycanthropy, no. Okay, we're just gonna have to go Atlanta build. It's only 7 to all, but it adds up pretty quickly. Especially if we can get a mana accumulator. Life to an ally, enchant and bless. That could be the mana accumulator. If everything else is pretty useless, we might go for it. Creating 3 spirit gems is going to be too inconsistent. It'll drain us more than it would drain them. I'm actually going to go for silver oak, oddly enough. Then we have a true damage poke. Could use disciple. It creates red and yellow. Yellow feeds to Atlanta. Red feeds to nothing, which is the only reason I kind of don't want to take it. If this was a color I needed, I would take that. I think I'd just go for Riftlinks. It's only 6 true damage, though. But in case they have something really bulky, we can also use that as our first slot for 9 attack. And then we probably just go Worm. Buckstrider doesn't do enough destroys in Arena to be worth using, even though he would normally be an insanely good mana accumulator. So we're just going to go for Worm. Now we have 2 things that hit last slot. Never mind. You're actually allowed to target with that one. Alright, Atlanta, you need to not be first. You go first. Oh, this could block you on color, though. This could be a very weird build, but, we can make it work. I think we can make this work. How tanky are you? Yeah, we'll roll it like that, I think. Bit of a weird build, but I think we could do it this way. Definitely not the strongest team we've had in a while. But, it should be good enough. Doesn't need to be perfect. Let's see. I'll take that one over. You know what I should go do with your dip fund, Isabel? Since you technically donated it for that. I should go out to, what's it called again? I have not been out there in, like, 5 years now. The Melting Pot. Like, it will legitimately be 5 years. I wasn't there since 2019. Well, I guess technically early 2020. But we're talking, like, first month 2020. So, yeah, it would be 4 years then. Since I've last been there. I've been meaning to for a while. Just since pandemic, I just haven't. I'll throw our pokes. Let's see. Because that place is pretty good. I got, like, really addicted to it when I first went there. And then I proceeded to not go there for, like, 4 years now. Mostly due to a pandemic initially. And therefore, mostly because, I don't know, it's just kind of expensive. The prices went up as well. Let's see. It's so good, though. Like, the prices went up at least, like, 20-30% since 2019. What do we need? Take that one over. This team is so horrible, but it's gonna be good enough to win, hopefully. It does just barely enough to win. Yeah, that's actually a skull. Alright, true damage is not enough to kill. Atlanta's also not enough to kill anything. Yeah, we gotta cast something. Yeah, that's fine. I kind of just want to take the skull. I can still take a skull just by doing that, so that works out. We'll do a bunch of armor gain. Alright, 1 skull kills you. Then we just need to get another Atlanta off. Problem is actually getting another Atlanta off. Oh, that's extra turn. Into a skull, into a free skull, into another skull. There we go. Alright, 1 down, 4 to go. This is one of the weaker teams we've had in a while for Arena, but that should be fine. Oh no, that still moves the skull. I was trying to do it that way so he wouldn't get skulled. But that Paving still got him a skull. Now we'll take our purple, get our skull poke. I want him to cast like 1 time if he can. There's nothing in true shot range, so I guess it's not that big a deal. He's ultimately going to do nothing regardless. We get double Atlanta here, which isn't too bad. I guess I'll go poke one of the tankier ones. Also, thank you, Isabel, for the 5 gifted memberships. Greatly, greatly appreciated. So generous today. So many gifts. That is a lot of gifts. Let's see. Or the second month. Oh yeah, true. Because I went there last time for the Super Bowl. I wonder if they're running any kind of Super Bowl special this year. Because I haven't been getting any emails for it. Like, since the pandemic, they stopped sending emails. Like, I actually went and signed up for their email list for when they have special deals. And unless it's just all going to my junk mail, I just haven't seen it. They have not had one since, like, 2020. Mostly, I guess, initially because of pandemic, and then therefore, I guess they just didn't bother doing the deals again. Or my account's no longer on the email list somehow. Alright, we'll take that down, dead. Alright, 3 more to go. Let's see. We'll take our poke. Grab the... What do we need here? I'm gonna try to see if we can get something from Sky. We didn't actually ultimately end up getting anything, though. Bow's worth a shot. Have you given your free gift memberships this month? Wait, how does that work? YouTube has free gift memberships now? Wait. How does that work? Or is that a special promotional thing that they're doing for the holidays? You can give up to 10 a month? Really? Really? Ah, interesting. Wait, can I do it on my own channel? I don't see an option for it. I see super chat, I see super sticker. And close. I don't see the gifted option. That's weird. I assume I can only do it on other people's channels, right? I assume I can't do it on my own channel. Let's see. Let's take a scope poke. That or maybe I have to be on the front end of YouTube. Because on my back end, it's not showing one. Well, if that's the case, we'll do it on New Year's Eve stream then. Or New Year's Day stream, or half and half. But yeah, I probably have to enter through the front end of YouTube. Actually, let me check. Does my other... No, my other one doesn't even have any option for it. Yeah, it's probably the front end. Oh, yeah, true. I would have to do it before this month. That is true. Well, Sunday night stream is still before the end of the year. So that means I can do it on New Year's night. Or New Year's Eve, I mean. Unless there's a special time of day that you have up until. Maybe we'll do it tomorrow night then. I don't know. We'll see. I guess we have more of a reason to go update all of our emotes then. Eventually. Buy 150 worth of gift cards, get 50 free. I have noticed that lately in recent years. Like, every single place that sells gift cards, they have, like, if you buy, like, X amount, hey, you get this much for free. Because I feel like no one buys gift cards these days. Like, has anyone been given a gift card in recent years? Like, I guess it's still done, but I feel like the frequency at which people give gift cards as gifts is way lower these days compared to in the past. So now every single place is like, oh, you get like X amount free money every time you buy X amount gift cards. Let's see. Take that one over. Though if I was to go to Melting Pot a lot within a short period of time, I would probably do that. But not right now. If it was just to be for myself, I wouldn't. I'll take that one over. There's just no way I would spend 200 at that place within a short duration of time. You definitely could with how expensive it is, but I'd be lucky if I could even spend that in like 2 years there on my own. I'll take that one over. So you go out with a few people, your bill will easily be over like $100. What do we need here? Let me go get that buffed. He's just reading off everything. Hey, they went up a decent amount then. Because our lobster tail thing used to be, like $10. And their per person deal of what you just mentioned used to be like $50. So I wasn't too far off when I said about 20% increase. Some things even more so, apparently. Because I remember when they first added that lobster tail to the menu, it was like about $11 or so. After tax and everything. Why do we still have Arena? I have no clue why Arena is like this. It's one of the more pointless modes we have for weekend events. Actually, it's the most pointless one. It's the equivalent of having no event on a weekend. The only reason I'm doing one Arena run, other than the fact that just so we do some, is the 3 gem keys. The 3 gem keys that you initially get isn't horrifically bad for the amount of time you put in. But everything thereof is horrifically low value for the time it takes to get to it. There's a bit of a bad fight. We should ultimately win just because Atlanta's good enough. Like, I saw Atlanta there and I was like, okay, we'll eventually win. Like, I knew we wouldn't lose the second we drafted Atlanta. She's just not a particularly good troop to win with. But it's a pretty consistent win. Just a very slow win. And a smash. Oh, never mind, he gains HP from his ability. Alright, one more poke and he's dead. Oh, I can't stall my turn, can I? Wait, this is safe, though. Alright, dead. There we go. And now we get to claim our 3 gem keys. And some trophies and a few other loots. Oh, and... oh, wow, we actually got lucky! One of the few gem offers actually worth getting. Unfortunately, I don't need that one. But nice, we just got a deed. Or a verse, I mean. I wish it was a deed. It's a verse I don't need more copies of, but it's a verse nonetheless. For only 45 gems instead of 50, though regardless of its price, it would have been worth it. Anyways, alright, so we did that, we did that, we did that, we did that. I think it's just Underspire left then. And we go PvP grind the rest of the time. So we're actually making really good pacing this week, right? We're at the front door of the next section. Let me just throw down 50 gems. Today's Friday, right? So that means, yeah, we're way ahead of the curve right now. Unless we get really unlucky in this section. We're going to start by going down. And then we'll go from there. Will I add you on Steam like you promised? I will. I will right after the stream. After I grab a quick bite to eat because I didn't have that much for dinner. But as soon as I have a quick bite to eat after the stream, I will go check every Discord message I have. From Isabel, you, and anyone else who probably has messaged me in the last week. There's normally at least a few. Okay, I'll take that one over. Grab that, grab that, grab that. You have 50-50 odds. I'll do it. We're only one off from primary path, so I actually can go down this way. It's very unlikely to actually reach to the boss room, but... and also we want to do it for dead end rooms. We're actually enough ahead of the curve that we actually do need to be heading for some dead end rooms here and there. Oh, wait, what did I do that for? We had alignment. Luckily, we still have alignment, so I guess it doesn't matter too much. I almost ruined some perfectly good alignment there. Alright, throw that down, throw that down. I'll take that over, I guess, for now. Do I still have leftovers? No, at this point, we pretty much finished everything off. We still have a little bit of dessert left. Like, oddly enough, we still have some of the pumpkin roll. Mostly because she made, she also ended up making, like, a cake and a few other things. I think she's actually making a new one for New Year's, too. Because what she actually ended up doing with the cake is because she was making food for 2 places, you know, for our house and some other gathering shit that she was going to on her own. She ended up, instead of making 2 cakes, she ended up making 1 cake and cut it in half. It was a pretty large cake, but it was still 1 cake cut in half. So now she's about to do the same thing again for New Year's. Where she's going to make 1 big cake, but then cut it in half again. Because last time she did half and half, and now we're going to also half and half. Because initially, instead of making 2 cakes, she just made, you know, 1 cake and brought 1 to there and 1 to here. But now she's just making another one, so... in order to not make 2 initially, she just made 1 and cut it in half. And now she's making another one and cutting in half, meaning could just done 2 to begin with. Well, I guess it's a little bit harder to make 2 simultaneously. Especially because you have to clean it all out. Like all the tins and everything. Because we don't have 2 sets of tins to make cakes. So it's a lot harder to make 2 than compared to 1 in one sitting. Let's see. What do we need here? Take the red. I give you a piece. It's really good too. It's vanilla cake chocolate icing with pudding in the middle. Like the cake thing has like a proper divider for it and just works so well for it. Also, why does it feel like there's so much tankier this fight? We're not in the next section yet. This shouldn't be that much tankier. We're just getting a lot unluckier on mana, I guess. I feel like they should have been dead by now. Oh, what do we need here? Take that one over. Try to get Summer back up. Go for purple in case there's enough reds on the board. Maybe. Yeah, perfect. Alright, one more of those. A skull poke, and it should be a match. What? How are you not? Oh, we're entangled. No. Well, let me do it again, I guess. Unless I can... Gosh, you'd be dead 1,000 times over if we weren't entangled right now. I'm just gonna clear out the whole board. Yeah, that's enough damage to kill him off like Skull Explode. Also, thank you again, Lester. Nothing to see here. Just keep... Oh, double Nisha again. Alright, let's go all the way down to the other one. Oh, what do we need here? Take that one over. Get the other one. Get our explosion. Always go down when given the choice. Oh, it's curving up. How far off are we? 1, 2, 3. Oh, this would be a 3. No, this would be a 4 off. Oh no, we've had a weirder. I'm gonna take it. It's only 1 more room. Sunk cost fallacy. We're already more than halfway there. What's 1 more torch? Let's see. That's the only problem with Under Spire these days. Sunk cost fallacy is everywhere. The dead end rooms almost just made it worse, and I'm pretty sure that's by design. Like, you're already so far there that's like, I might as well just keep going. What if it's a dead end room? That's why did I just do all that setup, just for the fact that we already had enough damage? No, but this is a dead end room. Alright, I'll take that one over. Do we have alignment on Summer? I feel like we should, but we don't. I got a little mana from it, but it's not a free turn. Oh no, he just denied the color I need. That's not nice. That's actually really problematic. That is the main color we need to do anything on this team. I guess purple is as well, but not as much. I think I just keep taking purple until we're unfrozen, double cast her, and then go crazy with Summer. We have alignment right now if he lets it stay. You know what? I'm just going to go for it. We're not frozen on red. Can I take a red here? Or purple? Take a red. And it should be enough to win off of... Oh, wait, never mind. Why does it feel like they have such high durability? I think it's just because I'm not used to their durability being this high this late. Feels like it keeps going higher. Which makes sense as you go deeper, but... we haven't actually reached the next section, so they should all be pretty similar durability in this section. And there we go. 20% extra damage can only carry you so far. Did we get anything good? No. 2 diamonds. Alright, we have to go either up right or up left. Which one do we think is more likely here? What was it over here? Up left. Alright, let's go up left. See if that means anything. Because the only other time in this whole layout where we had to go up, it was up left rather than up right. So in case it repeats itself, let's go and... Oh no! Oh yes, never mind, I could do it that way. If I took it the other way around, that wouldn't have been extra turn. Because the yellow would have been in the way. I'll take that over. Still no alignment. I guess I just take a red, yellow. And get that last little bit of mana. I think I'll stick a purple here. But yeah, inflation needs to stop inflationing. The amount of things that just keep going up. Though it's kind of weird some things that just don't go up, though. Like, I feel like TV prices keep going down, like, always, perpetually. One thing I was really surprised by when I went to the movie theaters the other day. Movie theater tickets were the same price. It was like $5 to go to the movies per person. After tax and everything, I think it was closer to $6, but you know. It was pretty much like $5. I did go to, like, the cheapest possible showing that they have. But it's still like $5. Like, that's the same price it was pre-pandemic. Then you see, like, other prices at some places, and they're like 20, 30% up. In only, like, 3 years. What do we need here? I'll take a red. Housing market's been having that happen a lot as well. Housing market's crazy right now. It's definitely going to crash again. Like, there is zero chance it doesn't re-crash. Let's see. Like, I think we're going to have, like, a 2008 situation all over again probably soon. Feels like we're heading there. Or 2009, 2008, whatever that was. Around there. I'm just going to let him skull us. Get her poke, get her poke. I almost forgot, it's election year too. I have not been following politics at all this year. I did for like several years, and then it just became too mind-numbing. So I then proceeded to stop for the foreseeable future. Catch you later, Insane Witch. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a happy new year. They're desperate after the pandemic. Yeah, they'll take any business they can get, probably. I know, I've only been there one time since the pandemic, and I don't know, I'm really surprised to see prices haven't changed. Maybe the concessions have gone up a lot. But the actual price of admission to my theater has not gone up in, ever? Honestly, it's been that same price for, like, over a decade now, if not longer. Like, I went there in high school, and I believe the price is still exactly the same. Which is kind of insane. Like, it's been, how long would that have been then? Yeah, it's been a solid decade then. It's been a decade and their prices has not moved. Maybe the concessions and stuff have gone up, but their actual, like, ticket price to get in has not moved. One, two, three, four. I'm just gonna go straight up, though. Because that double path is almost guaranteed double dead end. Oh, I needed that mana. I was about to use that mana. One, two, three, four, five. That's a very tall boss room, if so. It's like a tower of boss room. Like an actual path leading to it. No, I think the theater actually does pay more than minimum wage. I actually had a friend in high school that worked there. And I know for sure he wouldn't have worked there if they were only paying minimum wage. But no, they've been paying higher than the minimum wage for a while now. I'm not sure how much higher, but I know for sure it's more than $7.25. I'm just not sure the exact amount. Because I know for sure he would not have worked there if it was $7.25. I never bothered asking him the exact amount ever, though. But I know for sure it was more than minimum wage. Let's see, we'll throw that one down. We'll throw that for now. Go for another explosion. Actually, let me go for December first. You're gonna grab some breakfast? Nice. Yeah, I'm grabbing dinner after this stream. I already had dinner, but it was a very small dinner. I also ate it pretty early. It was almost more like a lunch than a dinner. At like 2 o'clock. Hey! Well, we found the room. And that's our final torch for today. Yeah, look at this, like, boss room pathing over here. It's like a tower of boss room. We have 2 just antennas standing up from our layout. Look at this. It's like a perfect straight line, almost. Then just 2 little antennas on each side. One of which actually has a boss room on it. Alright, there we go. This is section 5, so I don't need a lantern. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I need to go buy more lanterns tomorrow. Because we're going to need it this weekend. Hopefully I'll remember to do that tomorrow. I'm willing to make a bet I will not remember. I am pretty sure I will forget to buy lanterns by tomorrow's stream. But I will hope that I do. Because we kind of need them. It's not too big a deal. Just have to hide the screen if we do it on stream. Takes like a minute. Oh, what do we need here? Throw that down. Get our explosion. And it kills out everything except the one that can actually be fair fired. Or the one that can't be fair fired, I mean. Alright, there we go. Nice. And of course we're out of torches. There we go. And now we're in the final section going into tomorrow. We have 2 days remaining, so pretty good pacing. Oh yeah, don't forget, we actually got a free thing from this on New Year's Day. Alright, next. We did that, we did that, we did that, we did that, we did that. Was there anything else we needed other than PvP grind? Because if not, let's go hand out a code. And then let's go into PvP grinds. Here you guys go. Here's the redeem code used on gemsbar.com for the game code section. Your invite code can be found in your settings menu. Redeem code's right over there in chat. And give same loot as always. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. Enjoy everyone! Anyways, yeah, I think it's PvP grind time. I don't think we're going to do the whole grind for the final pet that we need right now, but we're definitely going to put a chunk into it. Alright, where are we? Well, that's my VP number. Where are we on ladder? Yeah, my ladder's really low. The only thing you need to make my ladder right now is 13,500. I guess technically because we're the bottom line of it, you technically need 16,000. But since we're one of them, all we had to do was be above this person. So yeah, we technically only needed 13,500 to get into our ladder. Or 16,500 if you look at it the other way around. Also, I've almost done more battles than every single person in my bracket except for first place, yet we're in 7th right now. And that's not just because we keep taking the tier 1 rooms, it's also because lower levels gain more VP than higher levels. Alright, let's go take our blue. But yeah, let's go take some of these out. Oh yeah, I didn't actually check the thing I wanted to go check. PvP shop. I currently need, what is that? I need 300 and, no, I need 410. I need 410 more silver marks. Are we going to get all that this stream? No. But, we should by tomorrow night stream. And then that leaves Sunday to just get some extra power grinding. So that we'll have some excess for once. And that's the game plan. Is it worth it to spend 500 gems for the troop if you don't have it in the Kingdom Trials? Wait, what troop? Is it worth it to spend 500 gems for the troop if you don't have in Kingdom Trials? I'm not sure which one you're referring to. I was confused by the wording there. Because I'm trying to think of what troop you're referring to. What do we need here? Let's take the skull for now, I guess. Be lovely if we had some alignment. And then we can get the team rolling. Get a Beatrix in there. Get a nice old blue into extra turn, though we don't even need it because it's already dead. It also bypasses submerge, so we don't even need to worry about that either. Ooh, we gotta go for the higher one there. That's too much VP to pass up on. Right, take a blue, take a wand. Especially for our team this easy. Take a blue even though we pass our turn. And now hopefully just spam this until we win, or completely miss and not be able to. You're offered a chance to buy all troops on Trials teams if you don't own them. You don't have Queen Titania in Suncrest, but in Trials, they offer 500 gems for the whole team. Oh! I've never actually gotten to see that feature. That's one of those newer game features. I'm not sure if she's worth 500 gems. She's good. I'm not sure if she's 500 gems in early game good, though. That's pretty pricey. But she is good. But 500 gems can be used on so many other things, too. And it really comes down to how much you feel like you would want to use her. Is 500 gems for a guarantee legend? Well, that's decent for a good legend, and she's a good legend. That's still a lot of gems, just for a legend. Yeah, personally, I feel like it's better just to throw it into gem keys and hope you get something else. Like, you might get something bad, but you're going to have a chance at Mythic, plus, you might still get something even better. Like, unless it's like Tesla or something. I feel like it's better just to spend gems on events and 50 bulks of gem keys and stuff like that. Because in the long term, you're going to easily have Queen Titania, as well as every troop that's probably offering you. So in the super long term, it's a waste of gems. Unless you feel like you're going to use that troop a huge ton to get your values worth from it. But there are a lot of things like that in the game where if you're playing it out like super, super long term, you would never go for. And generally, everything legend and below, like, you know, standard legends or below, the ones that are in standard drop tables and everything, they are never worth spending any excess resources on to try to get. Even if they're important for teams. It's because you're eventually going to have all of them way before you have every mythic. Like, way, way before. You'll be lucky if you have even half the mythics by the time you have every legend and below. Alright, where are we heading to next? We got Middle and Monster. Monster was a weird one. Like, this team's not bad, but it's also not good. Like, at all. But it does what it needs to do. So it's fine. Like, compared to what we have for other sections, it's pretty abysmal. And it gets your job done. I said, hello, Imperial! Welcome, welcome. Oh no, Submerge. Our only counterplay to that is Megavore, I think. Poke it with a Megavore, or just get a random billion skulls. That also works. Yeah, weaker fight over there. Yeah, I'll take weaker fights for this. Anytime we have a bad category, I almost always spam the weaker ones. Hey, Pet Gnome. I don't think we have one active at the moment, because I was able to see the pet earlier. Unless someone did during the stream when I wasn't paying attention. This should be a pet for everyone. Hopefully it's a good one. Come on, something we actually need. We got... I don't think that's something we need. I'll go double check, though. It is... I wish you could check the pets from here. little bit weird that you activate it from the mode, you can't even check from the mode. That's one weird thing about PvP now, is the main place where you trigger pet events, but there is no convenient way to go from this menu to the pet event menu now because of how they did the menus. Which is a very huge oversight on their part. The main mode that triggers pet events, and you can't even access pet events from that game mode. You have to go all the way out of the PvP section and then head to the other section to be able to get there. There's currently no way that you can check directly to your pets. Something that they'll hopefully change sometime this year. I'm not sure if they're even realize how big of an issue that is. Well, it's not really a big issue, but you know. It's a pretty weird oversight that the main mode that gives you pet events does not have any convenient way of getting you to the pet event menu. Like, the only way to do it from this menu would be to go to click off of PvP and then click onto where you would normally go. But there's nowhere in the PvP menu itself to get to here. Like, there's nothing that we can click once to just get to straight to where all the pet battles are. As none of these 6 options do that. Anyways, where were we? Alright, good. We didn't get the worst one. We got Mystic. What are we even running for Mystic these days? Oh yeah, we have Queen of Tanya Zachi. That's fine. That is perfectly fine. I mostly have the Zachi for backup. Otherwise, double Queen Titania actually is more damage. Just to make sure we never lose. But also has extra turn potential too. Not like Queen Titania doesn't, but you know. Queen Titania is either you have it or you don't. Zachi, regardless of the board state, you'll have a chance of getting it. As long as you just Storm, of course. Oh yeah, our main mana accumulator is actually in a bit of an awkward spot, isn't it? I have it all the way in the last slot. It might actually be beneficial to move it to first, but I figured we get enough excess from Wand that it shouldn't matter that much. Oh, yeah, I didn't double check. What do we need to make top 3? Because before it was only like 20-something thousand. I'm curious if we're actually within range of doing that this stream. Because that might be one of our goals if we're like really close. If we're only like a few thousand off. If we're more than that, then it'll be a longer term goal. Rather than just tonight. Oh no, we'll see. If it's more than like 3,000, we're definitely not trying for it now. And I have a feeling it might be. Yeah, I would have to do... So we have to get to like 33,000. It's at 31,000 right now, but obviously that's going to move up. I have to basically double how many points I have right now. Actually, even 3,000 doesn't even make us 3rd place. We're definitely just aiming for 3rd, based on this. Because the difference between 2nd and 3rd is only 5 gold marks. They're both basically half a deed book. So we're aiming for 3rd by the end of the week, 100%. That's very doable. Very, very doable. Gosh, I have more fights than both of them. Well, almost. 2 more fights. After I finish this set, I will. Yeah, we're still going to be so many less points. But it's amazing how many more points you get when you're a low level. That's definitely something they'll probably need to tweak in the future. Because it is very beneficial to do it on a lower level account compared to a higher level. And the only reason why higher levels are on this leaderboard is because they're already power grinding like crazy. I am kind of surprised to not see someone around like 1,200 be on leaderboard. Oh, Aloka went a lot less this week. Let's see. I think it was like top 3 last week. He went like all out. Still pretty high though. Where are the low levels? There's one. Anyways. Alright, let's go do a few more. Not sure what our end point is here. Don't really have a good endpoint goal. I guess 375 could be a good endpoint goal. That's enough to get half the pet. We gotta double check how many we have. Because that would be the halfway pet point. That seems like a good aim to go for. Then finish the other half tomorrow night. And then Sunday we'll be just grinding just for excess. And tomorrow night might even be grinding for excess, depending on how much extra we do beyond that. Oh, don't do that. That's not nice. What am I supposed to do now? Oh, we don't even have a storm active. Whoops. Whoops. That's way more than enough to kill. You have no revive this time. Only one shell, you get away with that. Alright, let me go double check. How much do we need? PvP shop. Halfway point is what? Oh, I'm already at the halfway point. Oh. Wait. Yeah, 375 is the halfway point. We're already there. Interesting. Can any player over hero level 1000, can they end up in Bronze League? Bronze. Can any player over hero level 1000? Yes, if you kept losing and getting demoted every single week, you could. It'd be kind of hard to in the current state of the game, but if you kept making like the dead last of your bracket, you could go all the way down to like no rank at all. But everyone who was at 1000 plus got ranked to like the 5th rank out of the 10. So everyone at 1000 plus, or pretty much most of the player base, started at a really high rank. We're currently in what, the 7th tier? So we have 3 more to go rise. And Diamond being the absolute highest one. Yeah, we do not have a good way of targeting you down, do we? Hello, random skull. Hey, you're gonna lower your rank all the way down? I feel like even if you get to like a middle range rank, it'd still be good enough. Though do keep in mind, you have to maintain at least the 5th rank in order to get infinite silver marks per day. Like if you're actually farming silver marks, you have to be at least above the 5th section threshold. Otherwise there's a cap to how many you can do per day. At least for silver marks. There's no cap to how much PvP you can do per day. But below the threshold that it started all veteran players at, there'd be a cap of only like X amount per day. I forget how many. To enough of a degree that if we were just doing some per day, it wouldn't really matter. Kind of like how we're doing it right now. Like, I don't think it would affect that too much. But if we were wanting to power grind like a ton of them in a given day, you actually have to be the 5th rank or above in order to be able to do so. Like, we've been able to the entire time because everyone level 1000 plus was in a bracket where they could. But the very low brackets actually can't do that. And silvers are actually pretty useful. At least until you get all the pets. In the current state of the game, they don't have much use beyond that. At least initially, to get all pets, they're pretty useful for that. And while they did say they might eventually add them to drop table in some way, they currently aren't. So they are still exclusive only to PvP. Alright, next section. Hey, Tribute Trader. That reminds me, I still have an XP booster we need to go use. Though once again, I think I'm just going to run it off stream on Dust Devils again. Let's see. But maybe tomorrow night when we're actually running a ton of PvP, we'll go and actually run it during. We won't get the full value from them, but at least we'll be able to multitask it without going out of our way, which is nice. Oh, we had alignment I just undid, didn't I? Whoops. So how hard is it to get this thing to full mana before it dies? Because normally that is not a difficult task for this little thing. It was proving to be kind of a struggle this time around. I would cast a blank one if that wouldn't get messed up. You know what? We still have a chance off the sky, though. We'll go for it. Wow, we actually got it. The power of Yellowstorm. I just wanted to get a 3 pair. We somehow got a 5 from sky. But technically we got a 3 from sky, which made what was on the board into a 5. Very nice. Oh no, hiccup. Where'd that come from? I will throw that down. I wish every section was this easy. We had like 3 categories for this last week. I missed that. I want 3 categories of this again. That was really fun, just running Egress team for 3 different builds, 2 of which were this exact one. Now we only have the 1, so we don't get to see it nearly as much. Alright, let me kill his infinite loop just in case. I highly doubt it, but it is possible technically. Yeah, the yellow category is honestly one of the easier ones. Yellow's always been a pretty solid category. Like, ever since Gorgoltha became, like, the meta way back when. Obviously, it's not used much. But ever since, like, 2.0, yellow has been good. It has been perpetually useful as a color for pretty much forever. For one reason or another. This current team being one of its bigger reasons in recent times. But it has always had good options for pretty much everything. Not to mention Divine Meta when Mythics first were coming out. And then a few other categories of yellows, and now we're all the way up to like Infinite Loop. With a really solid damage on that Infinite Loop. It pretty much has the best DPS of any Infinite Loop team. As far as the Journey versions of them. Because these troops were added to a lot of the weaker categories at the time. But Strix is no longer a weak category. He's added to things like Taurus and a bunch of other things like that. But Strix, while weak when that troop first came out, is no longer even remotely considered a weak category. If anything, Strix has probably one of the highest, if not the highest synergy of any typing in the whole game now. Even more so than like Elemental, which is so absurdly good. Though Elemental still has more versatility. Strix is still very one-dimensional in what it does. But it does that one thing very absurdly good. That it kind of makes up for it. How many leagues are there? 10. I don't know what they all are, but I know Diamond's the highest. There are 10 leagues total. You have to be at the 5th league or higher in order to have infinite amount of silver marks per day. And every league above that 5th league, you also get 1 additional silver mark per time that you get silver mark. So not only does it increase your daily amount of silver marks, but it also increases every instance that you get silver marks. Like right now we're getting like 22 when we kill this out. The base number being 20. And goes up to 25 if we were being diamond rank. And also as you move up, if you were to make top 3 in your bracket, the amount of gold marks you get would be higher. Also, I think it might influence who you have to fight during each battle as well. Like, once they have the actual PvP system working correctly, where you're fighting other people's teams, I believe it also influences what teams you're up against. As in, if you're in the diamond rank, you're mostly going to be up against other diamond rank people. Or I assume that's going to how it's going to work. Because that's how the normal rank system worked in the previous PvP system. Like, if you were rank 1, you were more likely to face other rank 1s. Doesn't mean you're always going to face other rank 1s. But it was more likely. I believe the new system's going to be like that too, once they fully, you know, have it working properly. Populated with teams and everything. Like, it's going to try to put you someone in your same rank. It won't always do so, but it's going to attempt to. More so than other ranks. So if you're in Diamond, you're more likely going to see Diamond people. Yeah, Bronze, Silver, Gold, Platinum, Emerald, Sapphire, Amethyst, Topaz, Ruby, Diamond. And you have to be at least Emerald in order to have infinite silver marks per day. As in, you can run the silver marks as many times as you want. Otherwise, there's a limit if you're in any of the other 4 on how many you can do it per day. So you generally would want to maintain Emerald or above if you're going to camp a very low one deliberately. You ideally would want to camp Emerald. Like in the Emerald Sapphire area. What do we need here? We'll take that one over. Let them do whatever. Grab a brown. If you've moved up every single time, then yeah, the highest you can currently be is Amethyst right now. It's actually physically impossible to be higher. If you just keep moving up every single time. Hey, look, we'll take 4th place this stream. Alright, that'll be a good goal. Let's keep going till we get 4th place. How about that? That'll be a good endpoint. Let's go to claim our 4th. And then we'll claim 3rd tomorrow. How about that? That'll work out perfectly. We'll claim 4th tonight and we'll claim 3rd tomorrow. Perfect. So we're not going to end this stream until we become 4th, and then tomorrow night we won't end the stream until we become 3rd. Technically, we could also do the same on Sunday night, though I'm not sure if I will. We'll be grinding PvP on Sunday night. I'm just not sure if we're grinding that much PvP. But yeah, we'll take 4th tonight, we'll take 3rd tomorrow, and we'll see about New Year's Eve. Because I do have some plan for New Year's Eve beyond the stream. So I don't want to go too long. How can you know which league you're in? You go to the PvP menu and then check, well, first click on PvP. Then you click on ladder. And whatever it says right here is what league you're in. So we're currently in Amethyst, which is the highest possible you can be in right now. Because there hasn't been enough weeks to reach Diamond yet. But, yeah, that's how you check. The league that you started in was based on your level when the patch came out. The 7.3 patch. And getting to Emerald, which I believe is the 5th league, is pretty important so that you can farm silver marks. Because that allows you to get all the pets pretty easily. I said hello, Garuda! Welcome, welcome. Hope all's been well. Oh, is that all the fights we need for this section? Nope, 2 more. I'll take the higher one, might as well. It's a pretty easy team. Top guy on your ladder has like 82,000. Oh gosh, yeah. It's pretty random, like, how hard it is. Based on what some people have been saying, our ladder actually looks like it's a bit easier. So next week it's going to be even harder than this week, most likely. I can only imagine how fierce Diamond's going to be. Because anyone who's on Diamond rank the very first week that Diamond rank exists means that they may top 7 every single week for 5 weeks straight. So their score is going to be decently high. Not to mention everyone's going to be competing for that top cut as well. Which means the one, what, next week or the following week will actually be one of the hardest ones. Because it will be everyone who's been getting the top cut every single week. But then also only 7 of those will go forward. So it's just going to keep thinning everyone out until, like, the most active of active are left. So we're probably going to have to power grind the next few weekends just to get there. Like, once we're in Diamond Rank, I feel like people will chill a little bit. At least after the first few weeks of Diamond Rank. Because a lot of people are just going to try to maintain Diamond. They're not going to try to make first in Diamond. Like, there will be those people that do try to make first. But I feel like most people are just going to maintain their rank over time rather than, like, super going all out for it. Just because it's so new, I feel like people are right now. I feel like that's going to die down. Like, when someone's in Diamond Rank for, like, like a month straight, I feel like they'll be a lot less active than, like, right now. If I wanted first in my bracket, I would only need like 50,000. It's honestly not that high. And he's a higher level too, so if I was to actually catch up to him, it'd be pretty easy to maintain beyond that. Like, if this person was first place, it'd be really hard to keep up because they could play for the same amount of time and earn like 50% more VP. But something like this, we're going to aim like near identical amount of VP. Maybe just slightly less than them since we're a higher level. I just realized I'm the highest level in my bracket. That will probably change on some of our future brackets, but in my current one, we're actually the highest level. Which is actually a disadvantage, not advantage. With how the current VP system works. That likely will be changed in the future. As it currently stands, it's more of a disadvantage than an advantage. Keeping top 3 exhausted you? Yeah, I'm personally not really going to be doing it most weeks. I kind of am a bit initially, but even this week, I'm only going for probably rank 3. Rank 2 and 1 just isn't worth it. But rank 3 is still low enough that I think we could do it. We'll hit rank 4 tonight, rank 3 tomorrow night. And then just do a little bit more on Sunday then. More so to maintain it than to try to get to the next one. Oh, what did I do that for? I'm doing that to set up his extra turn. Not only did it miss the extra turn, but also we already had enough damage to win that we didn't even need it to begin with. You're skipping the 15-minute XP boosters for now? They just make PvP harder? Wait, how do they make it harder? Wait, how does the 15-minute XP booster make PvP harder? If you really want to, you can just do it while you're doing PvP. I'm personally going to be running it off stream and just running 15 minutes of, you know, normal dust level. However, you could just run it during PvP. These last 15 minutes, I could have just been using the XP booster. We would have gained a lot less out of it. But it doesn't slow down the fights at all. We would just be getting less XP from the battles that we're doing. But it would still give us a bonus. Is there a special reward in Diamond League? No. The benefits of Diamond League is you get 10 silver marks per day. Just mailed to you for free every day. You get, the chance of trying to make the top 3, which will probably be over 100 gold marks. Which, that's not too relevant. You get, the highest amount of extra silver marks per battle, which will be plus 5. So whenever we take middle, we'll get 15. Whenever we take inner ring, we'll get, 20. And then whenever we take outer ring, we'll get, 25. Currently, we're getting plus 2, but we can get up to plus 5 for Diamond Rank. And that's probably the biggest benefit of Diamond Rank, I would say. Is that higher rate of silvers. And beyond that, is that it? That's pretty much it. At least in the current state of the game. There is also a ladder, eventually. We're currently on Season 0. There will eventually be a seasonal thing. We don't know exactly how that's going to work. It's currently not implemented as we're in Season 0 right now. But your rank might actually end up applying to that to some degree as well. But right now, the only thing you really get is 10 silver marks a day, 5 extra silver marks whenever you get any silver marks. So, you know, from any instance like this. As well as the chance of making top 3 for an absurd amount of gold marks, so that is really unrealistic to probably do, as competition for it will be very steep. Like, we're probably talking minimum, like, 80,000 plus trophies by the end of the week, if not higher, to make top 3. Maybe even 100,000 plus. Like, we're talking a lot of VP. Why did I say trophies? I mean VP. Yeah, they're definitely doing something with alliances. We don't really know what that is yet. That is definitely something they're implementing next year, but we don't know exactly when. If I had to guess, it probably won't be till summer of next year. Well, we are getting a couple PvP patches. I don't feel like that's coming until the summer. So we have no way of really knowing currently. Oh, boost your level, so it's a disadvantage. True. They're going to fix that, though. There's no way they're going to keep it like that. There's too many high-level players in the game that are absurdly active for them to ever let that stay that way. I haven't checked the forum in a while, but I'm guaranteed there's a gigantic mega post there. That's probably over 1,000 posts now. That's like, they need to fix this. Because it's a huge disadvantage to, like, their most active player base. They're obviously going to change that at some point. Not sure why they implemented it like that to begin with. Alright, one more. We'll take the easier one. And see how much VP we have. Because our goal is to reach rank 4. And then tomorrow night we go all the way until we hit rank 3. However long it takes. Which might take a while because I think we're going to need like 5,000 plus points. Assuming they get any between now and then. Well, I might have a little bit of time during the day to farm off stream as well. Let's see, where are we right now? Well, there we are. We are officially rank 4. And we're like 4,000 from rank 5. I mean, rank 3, I mean. And then from there, we're probably not going to try the uppercut, though we could. If we really power grind in the next 2 days, we can still make first. It's just not worth it for how many more gold marks. For how easy it's going to be for us to get 45, it's not worth the extra effort to get 15 more. How low is the leaderboard here? Gosh, just by the end of the week, it's going to be over 100,000 for top 100. That's insane. It's amazing how high it is. Just from the new system. PvP was not that active before. But this system has definitely been making people more active overall. Hey, how many gold marks do we have now? So tomorrow we got to scrap together 259, which we'll easily be able to do. And doing so, we'll be able to get all pets. With the doggy being the one we still need. And then from there, we just stockpile them for later, future weeks. Make it even easier to get each following subsequent pet. But anyways, guys, I think we're going to end it here for now. We will be back tomorrow, same time as always, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, an hour prior to now tomorrow. Main game plan is pretty much PvP. Just wrapping up whatever we still need to finish up, finishing up Underspire, finishing up the holiday event. Actually, we'll be able to craft our Power Orb tomorrow night from this event. And kind of go from there. But our main game plan will be very PvP focused. We pretty much will not end the stream until we hit rank 3. Like until we hit the top 3 rank. How long that will take depends on if they do more fights or not between now and then. But as it currently stands, it should only be like an hour, hour and a half grind. But obviously if they farm for like 5 hours between now and tomorrow, then that will be quite a bit more of a grind. But as it currently stands, should be pretty doable within a little over an hour or so. Yeah, that'll be our main goal, is go take rank 3. And that will give us our gold marks, and I'm happy with that. We'll see if we go for 2 or 1, but bare minimum we'll go for the 3. What have you brought in the event? Oh, you mostly just go for the silver mark pets. They're the only thing really worth getting. As far as the shop is considered for PvP, there are only 3 things you should ever be getting. Well, technically 2 things. The 2 weekly pets that are for silver marks. You don't have to go for these every single week, but if you really want to power grind for them, you can. But the other one is, with all the gold marks you get, 80 of which are guaranteed pretty much for free every single week by getting 6,500 rank. You would put them into deed books. You get a random color deed book. We got 3 greens, oddly enough, when we ended up opening them, which was a bit strange. We kind of wanted a purple, a little bit weird getting triple green. I was hoping for triple purple, but at least it replenished our green stack. But these are by far the most valuable thing you can spend your gold marks on. And you get 4/5 of it every single week with your 80 that you basically get for free. So even if you're not making any leaderboard or anything else, just doing your 6.5k weekly is almost a whole deed book every single time. And you should be putting it towards this. You could technically do shiny keys as well. But I do feel like deed book is the best overall value, as I do feel like a deed book is worth more than 5 shiny keys. Honestly, I feel like a deed book's worth more than 10 shiny keys, to be honest. So yeah, I would just go all in on deed books. And you'd get like 1.5 every other week, essentially. But anyways, guys, I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your weekend. Happy New Year's if I don't see you by then. We will still be streaming on New Year's as well as handing out a bunch of codes, as well as tomorrow, as well as New Year's Day, as we do every single night. But anyways, guys, I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for stopping by. Enjoy your weekend, enjoy the holidays, and I'll see you guys soon. Goodbye, everyone.